Today's topic is very important topic, which is the supplication of angels for the believers, how they interact with them. 1.5 months ago, we were in the blessed month of Ramadan. We were so excited to find Laylatul Qadr in the last nights of Ramadan. What was the purpose of finding Laylatul Qadr? The purpose was that the angels land on earth, distribute mercy and forgiveness and peace from Allah Almighty. The purpose to receive the mercy, the peace, the forgiveness. And that is not exclusive only for Ramadan. It happens throughout the year, even in our daily routines. First of all, we have to understand who are the angels. Allah created them from light. The purpose of creation is only obedience of Allah. He designated some of them for His worship, to exalt Him, to pray, to glorify Him. Allah Almighty said in the Quran, وَمَنْ عِنْدَهُ لَا يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ عَنْ عِبَادَتِهِ وَلَا يَسْتَحْسِرُونَ يُسَبِّحُونَ اللَّيْلَ وَالنَّهَارَ لَا يَفْتُرُونَ. And those near Him are not prevented by the arrogance of His worship and do not tire. They exalt Him night and day and do not slacken. And also He designated some of them for tasks related to the children of Adam. There are those who stand at the gates of masajid recording identities according their arrival time. There are those who record deeds. There are those who seek out the gatherings of remembrance of Allah. And angels are constantly obedient to Allah. They are spared from errors and disobedience. Allah Almighty said, لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. They do not disobey Allah in what He commands them, but do what they are commanded. Since angels are obedient to Allah, they love those humans are obedient to Allah. They honor them, they supplicate for them, they seek forgiveness for them, they give them glad tidings upon their passing with what Allah has prepared for them. Allah Almighty said, الذين تتوفاهم الملائكة الطيبين يقولون سلام عليكم ادخلوا الجنة بما كنتم تعملون. The ones whom angels take in death, being pure and good, the angels will say, peace be upon you, enter the paradise for what you used to do. The angels welcome them on the day of resurrection at the gates of paradise, welcoming them. And Allah Almighty picturized that moment in great way in the Quran. He said, وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا رَبَّهُمْ إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ زُمَرًا حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءُوهَا وَفُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُهَا وَقَالَ لَهُمْ خَزَنَتُهَا سَلَامٌ عَلَيْكُمْ طِبْتُمْ فَادْخُلُوهَا خَالِدِينَ وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا رَبَّهُمْ إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ زُمَرًا. But those who feared Allah will be driven to the paradise in groups, حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءُوهَا, until when they reach it, وَفُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُهَا, while its gates have opened, وَقَالَ لَهُمْ خَزَنَتُهَا, and its keepers say, سَلَامٌ عَلَيْكُمْ, peace be upon you. طِبْتُمْ, you become pure. فَادْخُلُوهَا خَالِدِينَ, so enter the paradise eternally. Allahumma ja'alna min ahli al-jannah. Allah Azza wa Jal says in other ayah, وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ يَدْخُلُونَ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ كُلِّ بَابٍ سَلَامٌ عَلَيْكُمْ بِمَا صَبَرْتُمْ فَنِعْمَ عُقْبَى الدَّارِ. And the angels enter upon them from every gate, saying, peace be upon you for what you endured patiently. فَنِعْمَ عُقْبَى الدَّارِ, and excellent is the final home. This is only due to the angels' love for them. The driver of that love is Iman and faith, which brought together angels and righteous humans. And what a privilege is it? Allah assigned His closest angels to supplicate and seek forgiveness for believers. Not only for believers, for their forefathers, for their spouses, for offspring. Allah said, الَّذِينَ يَحْمِلُونَ الْعَرْشَ وَمَنْ حَوْلَهُ, and those who carry the throne and those around it, يُسَبِّحُونَ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّهِمْ, they exalt with the praise of their Lord. وَيُؤْمِنُونَ بِهِ, and they believe in Him. وَيَسْتَغْفِرُونَ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, and they seek forgiveness for those who have believed. رَبَّنَا وَسِعْتَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ رَحْمَةً وَعِلْمًا. Our Lord, you have encompassed all things in mercy and knowledge. فَاغْفِرْ لِلَّذِينَ تَابُوا. So forgive for those who have repented. So forgive for those who have repented. وَاتَّبَعُوا سَبِيلَكَ, and followed your way. وَقِهِمْ عَذَابَ الْجَحِيمِ, and protect them from the punishment of hellfire. رَبَّنَا وَأَدْخِلْهُمْ جَنَّاتِ عَدْنٍ الَّتِي وَعَدتَّهُمْ. Our Lord, enter them in gardens of eternal homes that you have promised them. وَمَنْ صَلُحَ مِنْ آبَائِهِمْ وَأَزْوَاجِهِمْ وَذُرِّيَّاتِهِمْ, and whoever was righteous from their forefathers, from their spouses, and from offspring. إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ. It's you who is the exalted in might and the wise. وَقِهِمُ السَّيِّئَاتِ, and protect them from the evil consequences. وَمَنْ تَقِ السَّيِّئَاتِ يَوْمَئِذٍ فَقَدْ رَحِمْتَ. And he whom you protect that day from the evil consequences, you will have give him mercy on that day. وَذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ. That's great attainment. Look at the great dua from the angels for believers. This is privilege for believers. In this dua, we have to notice three things in the dua of angel here. The noble angels, those who are seeking forgiveness, are not any angels. They are closest angels to Allah Almighty. And the second thing is they are not seeking forgiveness only for believers. They are seeking forgiveness for believers, for their forefathers, for their spouses, for their offspring. And the third thing is the bond that connects those angels who carry the throne and those around it is the bond of faith and iman. And Allah Azza wa Jal, Allah Almighty, described angels in this ayah as believers, and as well as described children of Adam as having faith and iman. And he said, يُؤْمِنُونَ بِهِ وَيَسْتَغْفِرُونَ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. They have believed in him and seek forgiveness for those who have believed. And Allah Almighty said in the Hujurat, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ إِخْوَةً. Indeed, mu'mineen, are believers, are brothers. We have to be to our brothers as close as the angels to us, in concern, in love, in supplication, in forgiveness. There are lots of deeds can drop the angel's supplication. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam guided his community to those deeds. One of these deeds is supplication for brother in his absence. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man da'a li akhihi bi dhahri al-ghayb, qala al-malak al-mu'akkal bih, amin wa laka bil mithl." Whoever supplicates for his brother in his absence, the angel assigned to him will say amin and the same to you. In this world, we don't need to feel any jealousy when we see someone from our family, our relatives, our friend circle buying new car, new home. Just say, may Allah bless you, may Allah bless him. The angel assigned to you will say amin and the same to you. And among those deeds is staying at the place of prayer. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Al-malaikatu tusalli ala ahadikum ma dama fi salat, ma dama fi musallahu alladhi salla fihi, ma lam yuhdith. Taqul Allahumma ighfir lahu, Allahumma arhamhu." The angels invoke blessing upon one of you as long as he stays in the prayer, in the place of his prayer, as long as he do not break his wudu. They say, "Oh Allah, forgive him, oh Allah, have mercy on him." Among those deeds is sleeping in a state of purity. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "طهروا هذه الأجساد طهركم الله فإنه ليس عبد يبيت طاهرا إلا بات معه ملك في شعاره لا ينقلب ساعة من الليل إلا قال اللهم اغفر لعبدك فإنه بات طاهرا." Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Pure these bodies, Allah will pure you. For there is no servant sleeps in the state of purity except the angel stays with him, and every time he turns over at night, the angel says, 'O Allah, forgive your servant, he went to the bed in a state of purity. And among those deeds is having mercy on those who on earth. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Yarhamu ahl al-ard, yarhamukum ahl as-sama." Have mercy on those on earth. Those on heaven will have mercy on you. There are lots of deeds can draw the supplication of angels for believers, like completing the rows in the masajid. It can be draw the supplication of angels and blessing from Allah, just straightening the rows in masajid on daily prayers, having suhoor for fasting. And whoever visits a sick person in the evening, 70,000 angels invoke blessing on him until the morning. And whoever visits a sick person in the morning, 70,000 angels invoke blessing on him until the evening. These are lots of deeds here. We can take these deeds to be eligible for angel supplication. And we'll learn several things in this talk. First of all, we have to strong our relation, because us believers, we share same bond of faith and iman. We have to be to our brother as close as the angels are to us. And the second thing, don't underestimate in daily routines small things. It can draw the big supplication from the angels. And Allah give us tawfiq and have mercy on us and make us eligible for angel supplication and accept from us these gatherings. And jazakumullahu khairan. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.